Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to use cMAM new version, which is cMAM 3.0. We released it today, and this is the new version of cMAM. We changed everything. We rewrote the code from scratch. We redesigned the UI. The previous version was not that good. It had a bad UI. I know. And this one is different. Everything is changed in this version. As you can see, it has a hamburger menu on the left side, and the program features are listed here. You can search if you add more items to the cMAM. Now let's explore it, and I will show you how to add trading accounts, how to start a metering profile. So if you're familiar with the previous version, this version will be much easier for you to use. If you haven't used cMAM at all, then this video will be very helpful for you. So let's start trading accounts. Here, as you can see, I don't have any trading account. So let's start by adding some trading accounts. Add account. As you can see, this is the Spotwork Connect API authorization page. Login. Type your username and password here. Okay, as you can see, these are my trading accounts. I'm going to add all of these accounts. You can deselect if you don't want to add some of these accounts. I will authorize all of these accounts, allow access. After you click the allow access button, this please wait progress bar will come up, and you have to wait for maybe it depends on how many trading accounts you have selected. So for me, it might get up to 3 to 5 minutes to add those accounts to the cMAM. So let's see how much time it will get. The cMAM 3.0 is much more stable and reliable than the cMAM 2.0. As you can see, the UI is fully different. It's not like the old UI. The 2.0 was not designed for lots of commercial use, but we put it on our side. We designed cMAM 2.0 for ourselves, but we sold it. We put it on our side. So this new version is something that will change everything. So the code is not similar at all. We rewrote each line of the code. There is nothing from cMAM 2.0 on this version. So it's you can see, yeah, it's the first experience you get from cMAM 3.0. So we have added some new features and removed some features. The cMAM 3.0 is much more limited than the cMAM 2.0, and one of the major differences is that it uses the Spotwork Connect API version 2.0, which is released 6 months or maybe 6 months ago. It's much better. It's based on fully based on protobuf message. No, it doesn't use REST at all. In the previous version that was cMAM 2.0 was using was partially protobuf message and REST API message, which was a little bit slower. This one is not. It uses the new version of Spotwork Connect API. So you will experience the performance difference when you start mirroring with this version of cMAM. As you can see, the progress bar is almost completed. So we will wait a little bit more to see what's going to happen. Also, something I should not forget is that we changed the price from 200 United States dollar for a lessons to $100. So now you can get as a cMAM lessons for $100. The reason we changed was because the previous version was a little bit messy. Any bug that occurred was it was hard to fix the bug, go back to the code. If you change anything, it would broke something else. So it was really hard to make any even minor change on the code base. So this version is, as I said before, it's different. It's the code is not written based on clean code standards, and every module is separate. So yeah, we can easily maintain the code and make changes if it was needed. So it's why we decrease the license version from $200 to $100. As you can see, all my accounts are added here. And yeah, regarding this color boxes, you can change those colors from here. Okay, as you can see, each column name is here and the color is on the right side. You can change, suppose let me change the ID column color to this one. This is the ID. Okay, apply. As you can see, the change will happen instantly. Now, accounts are added. One new feature in cMAM 3.0 is this categorizing your trading accounts. You can categorize your trading accounts, assign one account to multiple categories. So let's create a category first. I will call this test. Okay, click this plus button to add the category. Okay, as you can see, the category is here. To change the category name, you can use the change name. You can remove it. Now let's assign some accounts to this category. I will add maybe all my IC markets accounts. Okay, let me sort this by broker and then select IC markets. Okay, now I will do this. As you can see, the categories is now test. This one's or none. They don't have any category. So let's open some of these accounts. Okay, I will open one of my accounts. I had a, okay, this was. Okay, here is the account view. On the right side, you see the account info, ID number, type, this stuff. And also you can change the category, add new category here. And on the left side, you have 4 tabs: position tab, orders tab, history tab. You can load the account history based on this start and end date time period. Once you set that date time, click load, the orders will appear, and the transaction tab. And the previous version was showing the transaction automatically, but in this version, it's not like that. You have to load the everything if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to load anything. Okay. If there was any open order or position on my account, it would be appeared here. But as you can see, I don't have any open position. Now, let's go to the mirroring, which is the most important part of the program. It's still based on creating new profile, mirroring profile, if you have used the previous version. But there are some differences. Okay, let's start by creating a new profile. Create new profile. And here on is the profile generator view. The new thing is you have to specify a unique name for the each mirroring profile you create. So let's name this profile number 1. And then you have to select a master trading account that this account orders will be copied across your slave account. So I will select a master account. 255. Okay, once you selected a master account, that selected account symbols will appear on this box. Okay, master account symbols. You can select which symbol you want to follow or copy on your slave accounts. If you want to copy all the available symbols, you can click here and it will select all the symbols. And I will click only your USD. Once you selected a symbol, it will appear on selected symbols table on the right side. Here you can see the sample name, your USD. Here you can specify some stuff like minimum volume, maximum volume, fixed volume, copy stop, copy target. Okay, so if you want to set a volume range, minimum and maximum volume for slave accounts, you can set here. Or if you want to just set a fixed volume for this sample, that all the master account orders which belongs to this sample will be copied to slave accounts, and the volume will be this. If you enable this, the volume will be 1000 unit or 0.01 lot. And here you can see we have copy stop and copy target. If you check those boxes, the orders, stop loss and take profit levels will be copied to the slave account orders. If you don't check, those levels will not be copied. And the next part is slave account selection. As you can see, I selected master account. I selected the sample I want to copy. Now I can select the slave accounts. Here are all the accounts I have added to cMAM. And something I want to mention here, the selected master account is also here, but if you select it, cMAM will ignore it. The order will not be duplicated on your master account. Okay, so don't care about it. Let me select my top FX broker account and Trader Sway broker account, these two accounts. And you can select all the available accounts from here or deselect it. So I only select these two accounts. Here you see limited data of accounts. All columns are not available, like you see on the accounts view. And this something here is new, that you can on all of this tables, you can show or hide the column you want to, and the app will remember the state. So if you close the app and open it again, it will show only the selected columns. The next part is setting the volume. Okay, so on mirroring setting volume is very important. cMAM allows you to use two methods. Either use fixed volume or multiplication method. Fixed volume is straightforward. You select it here, you set a volume, and all the slave account orders will have that volume. Multiplication allows you to multiply the master account order volume to a number and then copy it to the slave accounts. Something I want to make clear here is that the if you set something like 1.5 as a multiplier, and the master account order volume multiplied to 1.5 ended up as a volume number that is not suitable for that broker or sample, the cMAM will automatically normalize the volume to the nearest possible volume. And if you enable the force copy option, what does it is this? If the indeed result of volume multiplication was lower than the sample minimum allowed volume or maximum allowed volume, the cMAM itself automatically, if it was lower than minimum allowed volume of the sample, the cMAM will choose the minimum volume of the sample. If it was higher than the maximum allowed volume of the sample, it will choose the maximum allowed volume. So it's what force copy do. If you don't enable it, the cMAM will just not copy those orders to your slave accounts. And here is something new, new order types. You can select which types of order you want to copy on your slave accounts: market, limit, stop limit, all this available orders of cTrader. And something new regarding cMAM 3.0 is this. All the aspects of cTrader order will be copied to slave accounts. It's not like just copy the order. If you define trailing stop, the trailing stop will be copied. If you provide any stop loss trigger method, that stop loss trigger method will be copied to your slave account. So it supports all the features of cTrader. Let me specify only here the market order, and finally reverse trading. It's clear what's reverse trading. If you want to copy the orders of your master account to slave accounts in reverse trade side, suppose if master account buys, it will sell on slave accounts. If master account sells, it will buy on slave accounts. And this feature is very powerful. If you want to, you can enable it. It's useful for some people, but here I'm not going to enable it. Let's once you're done, click on save button. Okay, here is my mirroring profile. Similar to cMAM 3.0, it's not running, it's not doing anything unless you start it. Okay, or you can modify it if you want to, or you can remove it if you want to. Now let's start this. Okay, starting profile. It's much faster than cMAM 2.2. Stopping is also faster. Look at, I will just show you now. Okay. As you can see, it's instantly stopped the profile. In cMAM 2.0, it was very slow. So I will start it again. And as you can see, I have master account ID here, number of slave accounts, boolean type, and is reverse reading is enabled or not, and the name of the profile. The name is important. You should use it for defining what the profile do, what if you have multiple profiles. So now the mirroring profile is running. Now let's execute some orders on master account, and we will see the result on slave accounts. Okay, let me open my C reader. So as you can see, I opened my IC Market C trader, TopFX C trader, and here is the Trader's Way C trader. And master account is on the IC markets, and these two other are for two of the slave accounts that follow the master account. So I will execute some orders on my master account, IC markets, trader, and you will see it will be mirrored on slave accounts or not. Let's execute. Let's execute the sell order. Boom. You can see I changed the volume multiplier to 2. So now the volume of 1000 euro USD that is executed on IC markets, you can see the same order here, 2, 2, and stop loss and take profit, everything is copied to the slave accounts. Now I will change my stop loss and take profit, and we will see the result. Okay, let's increase it. Okay, you see. Let's get rid of the take profit level. We will get rid of the stop loss level. Now what I'm going to do is I will add some volume to my position. I will change it from 1K to 5K. Okay, I will add another 4K to the position. As you can see, my position is now 5,000, the volume of my position, and on slave accounts, which are multiplied by 2, it's 10,000. And here, okay, let me show you the Trader's Way. It's another 10,000 here. Okay, now what I will do is I will change the direction of position. Okay, C-Trader support this feature. Okay, I will change it from sell to buy. Now let's see the result. Okay, you have buy now on slave accounts. Buy. Okay, now let's close this position. Okay, let's close partially. Okay, I will close maybe 4 of it again. Now we see back the 2000. Here we have 1000 volume remaining on the master account, and here it's 2000 as it's multiplied by 2. Now I will close the position. Okay, position closed on slave account and in the slave account too. Here it's how the new cMAM 3.0 mirroring works. You can have as many mirroring profiles you want to. So I will stop back my mirroring. Now I will show you the logging. It's similar to cMAM 2.0. There are 4 categories you can select, and it will show up the each log of for that particular day. And here we have the theme. You can have light and dark, similar to cMAM 2.0, accents, different accents. This one is new. It manages or controls the main menu colors, background color. Okay, main menu foreground color, this top icons color, and options menu or foreground color, this menu bottom. And here you have the documentation on the cMAM itself. We have updated the documentation for cMAM 3.0. As you can see, it's very straightforward. Everything is very easy to use in cMAM 3.0. It's not like cMAM 2.0. So if you're using cMAM 2.0, please update. There is a reason to update because Sport War will stop supporting the API version 1.0 in near future. They don't give us any exact time, but they told us that we will stop supporting the connecting API version 1.0. So we recommend you to update first, start testing this new version. It's still in beta mode. we have more time. If you found any issue, either please report it for us and we will release fix as soon as possible. So help us on testing this new version. Another thing we changed in cMAM 3.0 is the number of trial days. It's now 7 days. It's 15 days now. So you have more time. If you want to buy, you have more time to test it on your accounts. Please contact us. Tell us if you have any suggestion. We are very open and buy, guys.